This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Providence Basketball Club's Holiday Classic is winding down at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. The St. George's Jaguars out of Grand Bahama were on court yesterday, and they picked up a 50-32 win over the C.R. Walker Knights.
C.R. Walker's always, well coached, and they play very hard, and they give you a true essence of what a tough game will be, and not even just C.R. Walker, but we love coming to this tournament because it gives us an idea of the difference of styles of play that's played here in New Providence versus Grand Bahama. It's a more fast-paced game. Play with a 24-second shot clock, which we don't. It gives us an idea how to play with FIBA rules versus high school federation rules, which we don't play FIBA rules in Grand Bahama. So for all the teams we face, it's a challenge for us, and we want to get our team better, and I think we've done that so far.
It's not a disappointing loss to me, right? It's just getting the exposure and the experience and seeing what type of team you're going to be playing against in the UCAM, because 9 or 10 men will probably be in the same pool, so we know what we need to adjust and what we need to do. But like I said, there's no excuse for the loss. We just got beat.
Agape out of Abaco is also taking part in the Providence Classic, and Coach Wade Adderley says these kind of tournaments are especially important for Family Island teams.
In Abaco, there's no league. There's no high school league, and that's been an ongoing problem now for years. So hopefully we can get that rectified and sorted out where the kids can get some games in, because we would have to travel. This is our second trip for the year, and we've only played 6 games. So, whereas Nassau has played 20 games thus far, each team. So we're going to really have to try to see what we can do about that situation in Abaco and try to see how we can get better with games and that sort of stuff.
Still talking high school hoops, the C.I. Gibson Rattlers senior boys recently traveled to Las Vegas to take part in the Tarkanian Classic, and that was quite an experience.
I learned a lot, because how it was, they had us in a prep division and we were high school. So I learned a lot from them prep players.
Only 8 placement, but it was a very good experience for us to develop as a team and a group and our individual talents to see how far the USA basketball is and get better as we go on.
The New Providence Basketball Association is currently on holiday break, and President Keith Belsey-Smith spoke about how it went in the first half of the season.
Most of the teams that were dominant in the last few years, they find themselves in a dogfight each and every night. Like I was telling one of my colleagues a few minutes ago, well, most of the teams that have been going undefeated or finished the past seasons before with like a 18-2, 17-3 season, many of them have now lost 3 and 4 games, including the Giants. Cyborgs, I think Cyborgs are very lost form. They have been the more dominant teams in the league of the past few years, but they themselves now will be fighting for their very playoff lives.
The LPGA's 2015 Pure Silk Bahamas Classic will take place February 2nd through the 8th at the Ocean Club course on Paradise Island. Top female golfers from around the world will be in town to compete, and once again, our very own Georgette Rowe will be a part of the field.
This will be my 3rd year. I guess this summer, I worked on a whole lot of things differently. And it's like my confidence is at another level, but then also and then also that possible fear of losing, that's kind of been greatly diminished that. I think that was really important over the summer to get me prepared.
The sloop sailing calendar for 2015 will kick off on New Year's Day this coming Thursday. That's the Bull Reg Class C Regatta in beautiful Georgetown, Exuma. And from there, it's on to next weekend here in the capital with the All for One Regatta.
On Monday, we're having a press conference just to inform the entire Bahamas of the All for One King Eric's Regatta. This is going to be, in my opinion, one of the greatest regattas for this nation. It will encompass boats from the family of islands. For the first time in a very long time, we're expecting boats from Exuma, Long Island, Andros, Abaco to participate in the boats in Nassau, to participate in a very special event, remembering the icon of sailing, the father of sailing, sloop sailing in our country, King Eric Gibson. The government of the Bahamas has joined with the family of King Eric and foundation of King Eric to put on this event.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.